Sarah's Turmoil and Resolution by Miles and Tawny. Scenario. Prior to the start of next semester, Sarah started to wonder how she was going to manage all of her responsibilities of classwork and being a mother. In addition to being a full-time student, she also has an 8-month-old, works part-time, and still has the usual household chores and errands to do. In addition, her husband is currently deployed, making her the sole provider for her child and doubles her workload since she has little help from family or friends. Each night she stays up late in order to complete coursework and clean, but this causes her to wake up exhausted, especially since the baby is not sleeping through the night. She struggles significantly in math, causing that class to be extremely stressful for her. She feels like she is not preparing well enough for her other classes. She tends to miss work deadlines by a few days, and she recently forgot about a major audit happening at work. On top of that, it seems as if she's always being the one that helps everyone else and never receives help when she asks. She has become extremely stressed out trying to manage everything, and she is worried about losing her job since childcare is such a major issue for her. She feels like maybe she should quit her job, but she knows that will make things difficult for her family financially since they are barely making ends meet as it is. Luckily, she is receiving help paying for her tuition as well as receiving a housing allowance for attending school full-time. Problem number 1, childcare. She's currently raising her child alone while her husband is deployed. The deployment was unplanned. The family had to quarantine prior to the husband leaving for deployment. There was no time to fully prepare for deployment. This included financially and legally. She has little help from friends and family. They have conflicting work schedules, conflicting school schedules, and most of them are only available in the evenings. Problem number 2, struggles with math. She has always struggled with math. It's been an ongoing issue since about 3rd grade. Prior to this, she excelled in math. 3rd grade teacher was verbally abusive towards the students. This caused the class to struggle when it came to math because this is when he would come down the hardest on the students. She often turns in assignments late due to how long it takes her to complete the assignments. She starts the assignments a few days ahead of time to try and get most of it in on time, but still ends up turning assignments in late. And she receives very little support from the instructor. This is due to the office hours being 3 hours ahead of Arizona time since the instructor lives on the East Coast. During the office hours, she is either working or trying to take care of the baby. Problem number 3, work. She tries to manage her time, but she does work about 40 hours a week, which isn't typical for a part-time job. She does do half of it in the office and the other half at home. She does miss deadlines. She does have a huge state audit happening sometime before the end of the year. They don't know the exact date yet. Her responsibilities include getting the employee and client files in order prior to the audit, but she can't take that work home since it could be a HIPAA violation, since there is sensitive information regarding to clients' needs in the files. Her boss is willing to be flexible. She understands the importance of placing high priority on children, since she does have 6 children of her own. Since the job requires attention to detail, her boss is willing to help find and finance childcare for a few hours each week, but she has already told her that this isn't something that can be continuous due to the cost associated with childcare.
Sarah's first solution is university sponsored aid. This consists of on campus daycare in the form of schooling, a child development and study center, and the Children's Center on the Tempe campus. Off campus solutions include the Bright Horizons Family Center and the Phoenix Day Early Education Center. The final but certainly not least form of university sponsored aid is specifically for parents receiving an education and comes in form of a Sun Devil child care subsidy. The other is the Child Care Access Means Parents and School Subsidy, otherwise known as the Campus Child Care Subsidy. All of these are ways Sarah can make sure her daughter is taken care of while she is in class. Work accommodations would benefit Sarah greatly and help reduce her overall stress. Working from home gives Sarah more downtime so she can look after her child or attend to other needs. This, again, reduces her stress of having so much on her plate. Possibly bringing her daughter to work could be fun and engaging, or very distracting, hence a double edged sword. Flexible hours would allow Sarah to better manage her responsibilities. With so many obligations, timing conflicts arise, and a flexible work schedule makes scheduling much easier. Time off would obviously help Sarah stay on top of her other responsibilities. All of these possible solutions would greatly help Sarah manage her busy life. There are several aspects of time management that could help Sarah better handle her situation. Due to COVID 19, businesses of all types have tried to streamline any needs a customer may have. One example of a COVID 19 time saver most of us are aware of is pickup services. Pickup and curbside pickup have greatly reduced Sarah's time spent grocery shopping and getting food. Sarah finds that writing things down by hand helps her retain information better than digitally. A written planner to help her organize may be useful. Phone reminders could help Sarah manage her obligations by sending notifications and interrupting whatever she's working on. Other calendars and message boards could help Sarah immensely and improve her time management.